Yes, that's how we shall start. Thy highs are my
Goddamn.
demise.
Oh, I just love me some dies. Die highs. Let's get this going. Alright, now that we're all almost dying, can we rest?
All right,
I used
Leroy,
14
why
minutes
don't or Edward, why don't we recap from Leroy's point of view of that last session?
And he starts off with being a bastard.
Well, Leroy shows up after having been saved by the local mayor. Leroy didn't know who he was. He just thought he was just thankfully ex machina'd out of prison that he literally walked into. And having met up with the rebel group, found the rest of his party, told them that, yeah, no, the mayor died. I'm here. What's up? What's good? And then Trainee was all like, let's go fight bitches. So we fought bitches, succeeded. Then we're like, now we're gonna raid the main tower because the villagers are about to raid the main tower too. So we'll use this to our advantage. We'll sneak underneath the bridge while walking on water. We do that, sneak up on top, shut the gate behind everyone who's on the bridge, fighting the villagers. They hear it, they don't notice us. We're like, all right, bitchin', now let's go invade the tower. We invade the tower. Basically, guns blazing. We take them so fast and by surprise that they aren't even able to warn the captain who's at the tippy top. Go to the tippy top, and we deal with a Nothic, a whole bunch of guardsmen, and the main general man is a spellcaster. He fucked us up with a fireball, and then he turned invisible because we started to mess him up. Leroy summoned a giant dark hole that consumed Diedrich for quite a bit of time. However, it stopped the magic man from casting more spells, and then it was dispelled, and then he casted another fireball. He killed my dog. Everyone else survived barely.
Almost got the wolf too.
And then I can't remember if it was Diedrich who fucked him up or if it was Trainee who did like the last blow.
I think it was Apple actually.
Oh yeah, Apple stabbed really well.
I was so good at stabbing people.
Because I think Diedrich went up, but just either what was it?
I stood outside the moonbeam because I couldn't get close enough or I was going to take moonbeam damage.
That's right.
You were a good human shield.
Not only was I a human shield, I was nuked by my own fucking teammate.
Yes, that's
I was
accurate.
hoping to catch the spellcaster.
We
You never
we
know
still
where they
continue,
go.
So
we still continue to hold the record of more damage done to you than anything that Matt's thrown at you.
and the last thing that you remember, or the one thing that we left off with was Onyx working himself inside of Buddy, and then you hearing the Raven Queen's voice in your head, and Buddy being resuscitated back to life.
Leroy's just buried in Buddy. Snuggles.
You feel that as happy as you are, in the back of your mind, you know that that's going to cost you something sometime.
Oh, I figured nothing's for free. Magic ain't for free. I'm just glad that I can spend some more time with them before I really lose them.
Apple's currently tearing through the room yelling, "Where's the goddamn wizard?"
So, do you search for loot?
Well, yes. But
Okay.
I'm also searching for a wizard.
So you don't find a wizard up there. However, on the mage that was casting against y'all, you do find a wizard's book or tome.
Apple tosses it over his shoulder, reading is gay.
Truly is the anti-Drew.
I would like to search for some fucking health potions for For the love of God.
Yeah, I'd
Like-
like some to replenish what I used.
On the shelves and cabinets anywhere in this room.
From all the guards and what was on the wizard, you do find 600 gold pieces between them, the majority of it being on the mage.
All right, good. We don't tell Trainee about that.
I'm gonna math that for me. I'm lazy.
I purposely tried to do it so
Split
you
6 ways, that's
Yeah.
100 gold each.
She drank some weird liquor and is just passed out in a barrel. That's always the excuse. They're in a barrel somewhere.
She ate some mushrooms and now she's tripping.
I have so much goddamn money. Alright, well, Apple continues throughout the room and then searches for hidden compartments.
So other than that, the only other things to note. Sorry, I still have a sinus cold and I'm trying to get over. But on the table, you do see a battle map, and it looks like a map of Hastinapur. And any tactician who would like to know, I can go into further detail, but you can roll me and I guess just a straight.
Yeah.
1 sec. Jake, thank you very much for the resup. 2 months. Goddamn, already. Thank you so much, buddy. Someone would need to roll me a... Fuck, I don't have anything up. Look at me being so unprepared.
More prepared than the DM. Hell yeah.
Let's do like an investigation, maybe.
Yeah, I think investigation would be best. Either investigation or just a straight... What would you put battle tactics under in this new one? I would think investigate or history. Yeah, whichever is best for you.
I'm gonna
Definitely
intimidate the
intellect.
map for answers.
Other than that, on the shelves that Apple you're currently at on the back row, those are filled with books and tomes. So a lot of it is history, taxes of Riverton, as well as trade in between that comes through. So a lot of it is the day-to-day operations that come on through. Other information of it is past governors, things like that.
All right, I glance at the map. Wow.
Wow.
18.
Okay.
That sure is a map.
That sure. You actually know this is a battle map. This, although what's strange about it that comes off as strange to you is it looks as if there are pieces lined up to fight Hastinapur now. So there are battle formations along the wall for Hastinapur. It looks like the mage was helping prep for a war that's about to
Okay.
break off in Hastinapur.
So this hasn't happened yet. They're just positioning, like, theoretically.
To your knowledge, it has not started.
Hey, guys? Oh, yeah. I forgot them. Apple. Hey, y'all? You might want to check this out.
Yeah.
We.
Wow.
I dated a cartographer at one point. Taught me, kind of how to interpret these squiggly lines right here. And, this over here, it's, like, clearly labeled Hastinapur.
Yeah.
But, Apple's just like, I think this might be Hastinapur. And, they got all these doodads, you know, the markers, you know, for, platoons and soldiers and shit.
What's this word here that says flank? What's that mean?
Yeah, I think that's when you get advantage for backstab. But, anyway. looks like they're launching some sort of campaign. Yeah, that's that's probably not good. When we get back there, we don't get paid if the city's burned. But I don't know.
Cryptic, thank you
Durgon,
for
are
the
you a
follow.
prisoner or some shit?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know how much of a
Thank you very much.
flying squirrel fart
It's very
we give about
appreciated.
this.
Don't really.
Could be bad. Could be good, maybe. I don't have the wisdom to know whether this is bad or good. All I can do is read the map. That's all I can give to you.
Well, if the city was in peril, and we were
Yeah.
to save it,
Oh, true. I like the way you're
I
thinking.
mean,
Duragorn, go ahead and roll me just a wisdom.
One wisdom check coming up.
We could be heroes just for one day.
That is a 14.
Putting everything that you know about what's been happening here, as well as all the strange messages that you've been getting, all the strange quests and tasks that you've been going on, it all seems to be it seems to be pointing in one direction. And especially the last bit of learning from the multitude of summonings that have been happening in the Heroes Forest here in Riverton, you would assume that this place, for the last month anyway, has been aiding in a war effort that will be sparking soon.
How do we profit off of this? We're
save the
profiteering.
city.
We're gonna sell the bullets and the
Mercenaries.
bandages.
As you say that,
Sell our services.
You ever try
Yeah.
murder?
roll me a perception, Apple, as I know you'd be looking.
Oh, Apple perception. That's gonna be an 8.
Okay.
My
Nope.
headcanon is that Apple has ADHD and just like literally can't focus on jack shit for more than a few seconds at a time.
That makes so much sense, too. Does anybody else want to search the room for stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll investigation.
No, perception.
Investigation.
Okay.
Actually, do an investigation, because you guys are you can see everything that's in the room.
It's only a 21 then.
Ooh, that is not good. That is
Well,
a 9.
You still find it. So in the table up above in the northern parts, you do find a hidden shelf. Or not a hidden shelf. You would. Let me formulate words so that I could describe what I'm trying to say. Okay. So what you thought was just a table that was just like that had a thick root to it, is how I'm going to describe that. You do find a hidden latch that opens up to a hidden door, and inside of that you do find a chest.
Ooh. Who found it, Duragorn?
Durgorn found it.
Apple's like leaning over your shoulder. He's like, "Oh yeah, show me the money."
Do good stuff.
Didn't learn from the last dart out of a chest.
Oh shit, yeah, right.
I wasn't there. for
Speaking
that,
of,
so,
I gotta go back there and rob that.
Yeah, if this wizard's dead, we're taking his shit, but like twice as much.
Dude, I want an elemental boast.
There's one more place that you can look that only one person knows about and has been so far.
His bathroom.
None of you have been in the basement.
We didn't go downstairs.
Do you inspect the chest?
Yeah.
I inspect that chest.
All
Ooh,
right. Roll me a perception for traps.
All right. Is this a sight-based check? Let's say 17.
It would be an encompassing perception check. So, 17. You do not perceive any traps.
All right.
It is locked.
I don't open it. I will look for some kind of like, is it like a keyhole or is it like magically sealed?
Keyhole. It does not seem like there's magic about
Is
it.
it locked?
It is locked.
Oh, I'm asking Duragorn.
No,
It's
sorry.
locked. I'm about to try
God tells me it's locked.
I'm about to try to pick it.
Yes, Apple, it is locked.
You need tools? I got tools.
As
Oh,
Apple
yeah.
asks fucking Onyx
I
somehow.
take out like my toothbrush. I'm like, yeah.
All right, I hand him my thieves' tools.
All right.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Ooh, okay. That is a 23.
23. That unlocks it. It wasn't a complicated one, but definitely had to have the right tools. You open it up.
Like, put it in and it just opens.
It is a small coffer of gold coins. There's about 2,000 gold coins in it.
That's not a small copper.
Small?
Well,
Small loan of 2,000 gold.
okay, medium-sized coffer.
More than one of $1,000.
How heavy is this thing?
That's a great question. Heavy.
Yeah.
Require 2 of you to carry it.
All right.
What's inside, did you say?
2,000 gold coins.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Like, just appears at your side.
Just,
Is that money you have there?
damn, that's just shiny.
How convenient.
I'm right there with my 17 strength.
I'm like, oh yeah, you can carry this if you want.
I will grab a hand.
Sorry, someone roll perception on the mage's body.
I'm not there.
Apple would have done that earlier, but again, my perception is 12.
I mean, I will since I'm standing here, but this isn't gonna be much better than Apple's.
I
There-
like fluff through his robes,
I got an 8.
or her robes.
There is a bag on his body.
Score! I cut it with my dagger and I hold it up.
You open the or you cut the bag?
I like cut the strings. I'm not cutting the bag open.
I was gonna say that would require me to search something.
No, I literally all I do is I cut it, the strap off of his belt.
Off of his belt, yeah. So you just cut the belt, so it's intact. Okay. It seems like an ordinary bag, unless you
I open it.
dig into it. You open it. It doesn't. I'm not sure what it looks like on the inside. It looks dark.
What the fuck?
Bag of holding.
Where's the money? I say, shoving my arm in it.
Your arm goes through the bottom, and you stick your entire hand in, and you see. Yeah, that's about it.
Apple jerks his arm back to make sure he has it, and I'm like, oh god, I throw the bag. I go, that's a magic bag. It does weird shit.
That's one of those newfangled magic bags.
That's some new magic.
Yeah, no,
bags.
somebody fucking put your hand in that shit. Your hand just vanishes. It feels weird.
I do so.
Anybody with.
Oh,
Go ahead and just roll a knowledge arcane, everyone, if you'd like.
I don't have anything.
I don't
I'm
either,
not-
but
I'm
I got
not
an
a magical
18.
person.
Just for flavor, I'm just gonna say Apple doesn't know what it is.
I wouldn't know what it is anyway. I just.
But Hayden, you've seen these,
As a man.
or Diedrix has seen these. That seems to be a bag of holding. Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
So Diedrich has seen these. It looks to be a bag of holding.
Okay, I will let the party know it's just a bag of holding. I'm not real sure what could be in it, but if somebody wants to take a dive, Merry Christmas.
As a man who grew up around magical elves, would I know what it is?
Once he said it's a bag of holding, everyone but Apple knows what that is.
Sure.
Maybe not Trainee.
I go, what does a bag of holding do?
It holds things.
Okay, but like, what's the difference between that and a regular bag?
It
You can
holds a
hold
lot of
shit.
things.
Apple kind of scratches his head and then he has a fucking Jimmy Neutron brain blast. And
Somebody slide the coffer in the bag of holding.
yeah, I was about to say, I run to the coffer. I'm like, oh, I've solved the issue. I'm a genius. I lug it across the floor. I'm stomp, 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 stomp.
I'd say the bag of holding can open big enough to fit the coffer in it.
Oh, I was just gonna start pouring the gold in there. Like
Oh, that works too.
Daffy Duck. Just go ching 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 ching, and pour the entire thing. And I'm like a child. I watch all of it disappear. I'm like, whoa! and I turn to sorry, not Duragorn. What's your character's name? Hey, and I'm so
Dietrich.
sorry.
Diedrich.
Dietrich. I get confused because of the D's,
Yeah, you get really confused.
And I'm like, Deirdre, so let me get this straight. The money's still in there, right? Like, really
You
in
just
there?
dissolved all of it. It's gone.
Oh, I kind of like, I put my hand towards the bag and then I pull it back and then I like very nervously put it in the bag to see if I can feel the money.
What and do you
Just think about money.
Yeah, do you think about the money?
Yeah, I'm thinking about the money.
So if you think about the money, you do see that as you feel around, you feel the gold coins in your hand.
Oh, is there anything else in here? Kind of like search for that? Huh?
You just think about things as you're searching through it.
I'm like thinking about.
Think about healing potions. Think about
I'm
scrolls.
thinking about potions and papers and other wizard shit. Maybe a wand. Oh my
So
god.
as you feel around, you do feel a few other things that are already inside the bag. One does feel you feel about 3 vials or 3 glass containers and a stick.
I pull out the glass containers and a stick.
All right. One of them you guys would recognize just because you've been going through them. One is a greater healing potion.
Dolan,
Healing potion.
that just got ripped out of your hand.
Okay, that's fine. I'm more interested in the stick. The other 2 potions I set on the table right here.
The stick we can roll for.
All right. Can I even use it if it's a wand? Apple's like seen wands. He kind of understand what wands do, and he just thinks that you point at shit and lightning appears.
I mean, yes, because Duragorn can. I don't see why not.
Yeah, I like to picture that, like, it took me, like, a couple of weeks to get used to this wand. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's how you use it.
Hey, he's got a Healy stick.
All right, so if you want to roll percentiles, I can tell you what wand it is.
Okay. Just D100, is it?
D100, please.
92.
Sheesh.
Wand of Wish.
It's a wand of silence.
That's useful.
I'm gonna take that.
Very angry wizard.
Yeah, as I like jab it around a little bit and nothing happens because I have no clue how to do this. You take it from my hand. I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever. I return my attention to the other 2 potions.
All right, and those look special. I'll have others roll for that in just a minute. Pulling up the tables now.
I'm gonna just quick look up what a wand of silence is.
By the way, when I ripped that healing potion out of your hand, you got a real low mumble of fucking stick me in a sphere of darkness. I got licked. I got whispered. fuck this garbage.
I got licked.
I don't know about any of that. I was rescuing a dog.
I hate this party.
Yeah. Fuck these guys.
We got an old man. We got a young man. We got a lazy little shit. We got a dog person.
Fuck you call me?
All right. Who wants to roll for the first potion?
I will.
Yeah,
No fucking way.
that's
Wow.
crazy, dude.
Beautiful.
That's
Damn. It's another wand of silence.
All right, for this one.
Potion of silence.
Set up. Give me a second. It is a potion of gaseous form.
That's cool. I'll hold on to that one.
Who wants to roll me the next one?
I
Be
got
the disappointment of the party. So it's
Oh,
not a
roll
92.
low.
you got it. You got it. You got it. Do it. 63 is
50.
respectable.
That's
Above
nice.
average.
City
It's
3.
above average. It's actually above average. Squad.
Guadala.
That is a potion of hill giant strength.
Very nice.
Hayden should take that one.
About to say I was considering pocketing it, but I also have max strength. I probably have the best strength in the party.
It's. I think it sets your strength to like 21 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
21 for Hill
when
Giant.
when you drink this, your score changes to 21 for an hour.
I will pocket that.
Strongest.
Yeah, I already got
Just
it.
give it to
One
Trainee to
point.
really fuck with him.
Oh god. Now she's
Really?
the ultimate ball brawler.
Someone wrote that down, right?
Yeah, I'm getting it now.
Gotcha.
All right. So you know how if druids transform into an animal, they gain the animal's stats?
Mhm.
Well, what if they drink a potion while they were in animal form? That changed their stats.
Yeah, I'd say
So-
so until they change out of that form.
So let's say they're a squirrel and their strength is 4, but their dex is nutso shit. And we fed them a potion of hill giant strength, would just be a fucking jacked ass squirrel?
Yeah.
I think it'd be like proportional to size. That's
No,
my
he'd
opinion.
still.
I
he'd
feel
still
like
be
I would have
fucking
to
easy.
increase the size from tiny to at least small.
Yeah, small, and then the squirrel goes into the prison, and the guards are just like, oh, it's just a squirrel. Oh,
Starts
okay,
throwing
get out of
people
here,
against
little
the
buddy.
wall.
I'm not
Yeah, the
sure that
squirrel-
they would be like, oh, it's just they'd be like, what the fuck is that giant squirrel doing?
What is that jacked ass squirrel doing in there?
Why
It's
doesn't Squirrel
the
have a
fucking
tattoo?
rabbit from Monty
Squirrel.
Python.
Squirrel just comes in flexing like a kangaroo. Ugh.
Why is that squirrel wearing a CrossFit shirt, man?
Squirrel does CrossFit.
Why is he wearing a protein tank top?
Does he have a container of whey protein with him?
Did that squirrel just slap my girlfriend's ass?
What would you do?
What would you do?
So that's what you find in the bag. So you got the money, got that.
Matt, you said this was a little storage area over here, if I remember correctly, right?
It was a little spare bedroom.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go in there and
Take a nap.
take
No
a little,
weapons
take a
in
little
the bag,
gander
sadly?
around.
All right. In there, honestly, it looks like it has not been used in a very long. Actually, I take that back. In this room, it looks like it has been lived in. You would see on the desk down here, you'd see it's a kind of desk bookshelf connection, and on the desk there are writings. It looks like a memoir type writing on the desk.
Okay. I look the memoir. Is there like a name on it?
It says the last will and testament of Raxus Cash.
Oh boy.
Swiping
Damn.
that shit. Glad I went in.
Not even gonna read it.
Please
I
don't.
think.
Please don't.
I think I can just. I think, for the sake of Mr. DM, we can just give that. Yeah.
We could just
townsfolk?
say, yeah, we could just say it'll go to the townsfolk.
That's what I was gonna do anyways.
Read it.
Is there anything in this room up here?
You don't think I could come off the top of my toes? So that seems to be the captain or the captain's room, which the mage guy was resting in for the time. And there, nothing of importance or note. Again, more books, but almost seems to be more books about leadership and stuff like that. Leadership, military tactics, things like that on the bookshelves in there.
Yawn.
Yep.
All right, y'all ready to check out the rest of the place?
Yeah.
All right,
Wait, isn't there a basement too?
that's what I was talking about.
All right.
Alright, let's go.
Probably find shit in the basement.
Everyone got their heal check in?
Their heal check. Everyone got their heal check.
I'm still missing 13 health.
Yeah, I'll smack you. I smack you with the one.
I smack you. Poke you real good.
Take a short
Oh,
rest.
that's garbage.
You did not take a short rest.
No, we did not.
I am at 18 HP.
Oh, okay. So Hayden gets that 6. And I'll hit you a couple times. 15.
Okay, that should be yeah.
Would y'all like to take a
Let's do
short
that.
rest?
Nah, I feel like we're rolling
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, we were kind of in the middle of it.
Okay.
Got 17 uses of that wand left.
Does it ever recharge?
No.
Damn.
Leroy's the one that casted that spell, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
As he walks by me, I'm going to spin him in a circle and just look dead at him and go, "Look, you need to
Riding
watch
on my
what the
dog."
fuck you're doing."
Circle or semicircle?
I'm in semicircle. He's gonna face me.
I'm not
Roll
bloody.
down 360 and talk to the back of his head.
Sorry.
Look, you need to watch yourself. Next time something like that happens, I will not fucking hesitate. I will beat your ass into the next oblivion. Quit sending your dog into shit if it's gonna be a fucking issue.
Damn.
I just blow some smoke in your face as I pull away from my pipe.
I'll backhand it
You
with my
got it,
shield.
buddy.
He smashes your pipe against the wall.
Yeah, I'll backhand him with my
Fuck your
shield
pipe.
after he does that.
Roll to hit.
What are the pluses on a shield?
You just use your strength.
Just use your strength.
A 19? Saving throw. 16.
16. Well, my AC's a 19.
Naturally.
Yeah. Well, no, not naturally. It'd be a 13 naturally.
Yeah, because you wouldn't still have that up, to my knowledge. Your, whatchamacallit, magic stuff.
Oh, no. Not at all.
Magic stuff.
Magic stuff. I can't remember what he calls it.
Fireball blew me up.
Roll a d4. He pops you in the back of the head for 8 damage.
Damn. Boy, that would kill a level 1 wizard.
It would.
Well, that was quite rude.
So is you almost killing me in the middle of that fight.
That's only because I know your strength is +4, by the way.
Yes, I obviously did it on purpose. I was
Strength is +5.
that damned wizard was
Well,
pissing me off.
I was being
wanted to
nice.
punch him. I'm just so sorry that you ended up getting caught in the middle of it.
Yeah, sorry, ain't gonna cut it next time I'm at 4 fucking health and bleeding out as I come out.
How about this? I hand you a small satchel of 50 gold. You can buy a health potion on me. How about that?
I'm not gonna take your gold. I don't want your gold. I just want to know you're not gonna do that shit again.
I step in between them. I'm like, later. This could be resolved later. And I start dragging Aiden with me.
I grab a twig from my pouch and start carving a new pipe.
As you
I'd
make
like to walk. Real quick, I'd like to walk beside Leroy and just go, I'm glad buddy's okay.
Thank you. So am I. I give him an old rub-a-dub.
So you make it down to the first floor. Still, you don't see anybody in the building. Sorry, my throat's starting to really hurt.
No.
Okay. Water break?
No, water's not going to fix it. I just got to go through it.
Can I send this throat lozenge through my screen?
If that technology existed, that'd be so cool.
You know what would help, Matt?
What?
Little swig of gin.
I don't have... Never mind.
Burned so bad. What are you talking about?
Would...
Yeah, we talking about alcohol helps with everything.
It just gets to numb the area.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Probably need
Did you drink all your gin and vodka?
Yes.
Damn.
Wait, didn't Leroy go down here and he said that no one was here?
I think you were on a bit of a mission. I don't think you.
Yeah, he had a
Look.
one-track mind.
Yeah, I didn't tell him that he didn't see anybody. I was going with his in-character emotions.
Oh, okay.
I even asked about the wizard, I think, and all I heard was fuck yous from everyone.
Yeah, so when he was in here the first time, he was inquisitive, but nobody answered. But now, as you guys get down to the prison, you see cells. So these are all boarded up except for the front facing. So if this is the door right here, this whole wall would be the grated side. But other than that, this is solid, and it's solid in between.
Okay.
If that makes
Alright,
sense. So the door side is the grated side.
I'm gonna walk around calling out for the wizard.
Lumi?
Yeah.
Do you actually use his name, or do you just say wizard?
I just say fuck, I forgot his wizard. Are you here? Magic man?
You hear about 5 different voices from back over here saying, "I'm a wizard, let me out!"
I'm a wizard.
If you can cast magic, I will let you free. If you're lying to me, you get an arrow.
To the knee.
Arrow's better than being stuck in here.
Well, seeing as there's no one else here to torture you anymore, I guess you're just gonna starve to death, so pick wisely.
You're gonna say, I guess it's my job now.
Bring out the torture.
So
I
as
guess
you
I'll just turn back to the party and just go, fuck, what was his name?
so I'll go through as roll a wisdom. See if you can remember.
Wouldn't that be history?
I don't remember.
That's just, it's honestly the same roll.
Yeah. Okay. Oh God. Oh, dirty stinky 20.
You do remember his name was Loomy Diz.
Oh shit. What is this? Oh, right. Loomy. Where's Loomy?
Yeah, that's better for your bones.
Loomy.
You hear over here a very weak voice go, I'm Loomy.
Walk over there.
Inside the cage, you see a gnome, or a very small creature, if you've never seen a gnome before, who looks to be in tattered clothing, bloody, dirty, malnourished.
Jesus. Okay, well, you're Loomy, right?
Depends on who's asking, but yes, my name's Loomy.
The wizard that was in cahoots with the
Cahoots? No, I've never been in cahoots.
eh.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, you were friends with the mayor, right?
Raxus? You could say we were
Yeah.
friends.
Okay. Well,
The Duke.
do you want to come over here and talk?
So
about
other
something?
things that you would have remembered in the history is you would have known that the Duke sent you here because his old friend, the wizard of this town,
Fucking right.
was here.
I completely forgot about that, and I forgot to write it down.
That's okay.
Um.
That's why you did the history check.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, you know, we don't come here as enemies. We actually come here on behalf of the Duke. Duke of
Edinburgh.
Riverton.
Edinburgh.
I don't remember the city name anymore.
Hostinaport.
Hostinaport, the Duke of Hostinaport.
Eddie. Eddie sent you.
Yep. And
You guys would remember after that, the Duke's name is Edward Lancaster.
That's right.
okay. Yeah. Eddie.
I feel
It's just weird to call him that. No, I'm gonna call him Duke. Okay. Yeah. Duke.
I feel like
The
Art would be
Duke
like,
said-
yes, quotations, Eddie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Eddie.
Now, the Duke sent us to come see how you're doing. And how you doing? Do you need help getting out of there?
I could do with some food and water, but other than that, beating a day or two, it's fine.
I wave over at Leroy. Hey, you wanna bring your infinite food over here?
Oh yeah, sure. What kind of jerky do you like, teriyaki or peppered corn?
I'd really like to be out of this cell.
Well,
Well, I don't know how I can help you with that, but
Apple
here,
can
have some
handle
food.
that. I go over there, I spring him.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
I'm phenomenal at sleight of hand, and I've got my tools. That should be a 24.
All right. That definitely succeeds. It was a hard check, but that more than succeeded. So you do unlock it. And then he kind of just holds his hands up, and you see that he's also chained to the wall.
All right. Up.
no. Did someone
Bummer.
fart?
I mean, that would still be a 12, so I don't think I, absolutely, stab his wrist off.
No, you don't stab his wrist off. It seems more difficult than you anticipated. Go ahead and try again.
Jimmy it. Okay, 21.
So this one took you about 5 minutes versus the other one took you about 2 minutes.
Yeah, the other one I was just like, clink, 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 I've seen this lock before. This one I'm just like, you dumbass fucking manacle ass. I had to work my way out of one of these when somebody left me chained to a bedpost at some point. Using only my toes. This should be easy, but it isn't.
These do seem strikingly similar, but different somehow. So he is free. He kind of just does the whole, rub the wrists as they are raw. They look red and very sore. And he kind of just helps himself up, and with a limp, he starts limping off. He's like, "I haven't seen my book, have you? I assume man upstairs is probably taken care of."
Yeah. He's donezo.
Yeah, the bastard took my book with him.
Yeah,
that's probably the book you threw over your shoulder.
I was about to say, I left that on the floor. I don't know if anybody else picked that up.
Oh my god, was that the shit that you said yawn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said boring. Or no, I think my exact words were books are gay.
Yep.
That is not what he said, Twitch.
I am indeed the biggest of gays. Alright, yes, we know where the book is.
Okay.
Just tell him it's up.
Sorry. Yes. The book, the spell, it got the mumbo jumbo. Yeah, that's upstairs.
Well, if I get my book, I could potentially help out. After
Apple
I get some
runs,
food.
get the book.
All right. In 2 minutes, you can make it back down. And in those 2 minutes, he does ask Leroy, who was asking about the jerky before, just for some simple food. Doesn't care.
I give him some tack, some really nice meat, and a tankard of water.
I guess everybody else in this prison can get bent.
Honestly.
Alright, Apple...
By the way, and as he's getting let out, you do hear a bunch of other voices screaming like they would in a normal prison break scenario, as they're saying, "Let me out too. I can help."
Can I just do a quick search for if there are any keys around?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a investigation.
Okay. Dirty, stinky 20 again.
Okay. So as you search around, you do see that there are some documents and some things on this table. Looks to be like there's a sign-in ledger. You do go in. I assume you open up the door over here. You look inside, and you do see that there are supplies in there. And on the back wall, you see that there is a set of keys.
I'm gonna walk out here. Are these tables?
No, those are cells.
Okay. I have the keys and I'm swinging them around in my hand and just go, I don't really know morally, what I should do about letting out a bunch of criminals. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I just throw the keys to the guy and just be like, let yourselves out.
And they start letting themselves, or the first one unlocks the cage and tosses the keys to the next, and they start making their way out. And they thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So are we gonna
Most of them
go-
say thank you. There are a couple that don't say anything and just quietly exit.
So where do we want to go now?
So Apple comes back with the book.
I'm like, yeah, this should be it. And I like look at all the prisoners being released. I'm like, wow, damn, this is just like college.
So he takes the book back. He's like, yes, this is it. He thumbs through it. Perfect. Now, let's get out unless there's anything else that you needed up here. I'm going to leave. I suggest that you all come and you can come back to my shop where we can talk.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good idea. We had to stop some looters from ransacking the place a few days ago, though.
Oh. Roll me a deception.
Oh no.
God damn it.
That's a natural one.
No.
As,
God damn it!
as Apple is saying it.
Wait a
he's
minute.
literally-
DM, as he's saying that, can I use the wand of silence?
Nah.
No, because I don't. Did you take that?
I did.
I'm gonna say no, but
God
you can
damn
definitely
it.
use it after.
Apple is literally like twirling one of the potions he jacked from this guy's shop around one of his.
Apple, this is the second time your conversations about his shop have fucked us.
Does he say anything about this?
He just kind of side eyes you and gives you a look of, aha.
Hey, look, you were in fucking prison. Like, we got you out. We thought you were dead, man. Besides, this shit saved my ass.
Mm.
How much did you think we took from him gold-wise?
Enough to buy his fucking freedom from us. I'm manacling back to the wall.
We got 2,000 gold. We can't give him some to repay.
I'm gonna ask him.
I
hey,
don't
what
I
was,
don't need your charities. None of my good stuff is here in town anyway.
Yeah, I gave him his book instead of burning it. That's charity, you know.
Hey, wizard guy, real quick question.
Yes, pointy bow guy.
What was that fancy rock in your attic?
Oh god.
Nah. What was
You
that
went
fancy
through.
rocking
So, which one of you got shot at then?
Oh yeah, no, like my entire shoulder was about to fall off. I kind of pat the area. I'm just like, it was crazy.
Yes, yes. Well, anyway, we're gonna continue on our journey.
No, I think we need to know what that rock was for.
Do you need to know what that rock is for?
A little bit.
'Cause
Maybe not now.
I
Maybe
think
not now.
maybe now isn't a good time, mixed with mind your own fucking business.
Okay, well, I was just worried first.
You worried what?
Nothing. Let's go.
I've seen a few pointy ears in my day.
He's racist.
And he starts walking up. He's got a little bit more stiff in the back. Do y'all follow him?
Yeah. Well, I follow him at least.
Yeah.
And as y'all make your way out and on the bridge, he starts walking across the bridge just out in the open. And before he gets to the halfway point, he seems to mutter something, wave his hands, and you see a soft film coat him and then go invisible.
What was that?
Invisibility.
You still see him, but
Mage.
yeah, he casts what looks to be something around him to probably protect him.
Camouflage.
Oh, is that John Cena?
You can't see me.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well,
Right.
I don't really
I'm kind of not really jogging along behind him. In fact, I'm probably walking slower than normal because he's a gnome.
Let me put
I'm
you guys
just like,
here
so
for
what's
now.
going on now?
So you guys still hear the sound of battle going on across the way at the gate entrance into actual Riverton and a little bit beyond. And then you see Lumi just says, "Why don't you guys wait here and I'll settle this down."
Okay.
Okay.
So he snaps his fingers and he teleports up onto the walkway above the gate. And then you just hear in a very large, commanding voice, "Everyone!" Well, I guess as commanding as a gnome can sound. "Put down your weapons. The fight is over. I'll tell you all what has taken place here." And with that, everyone looks up, or everyone that was fighting looks up at him, and he kind of brings in this dark, foreboding feeling, as if you cross him right now and keep fighting, bad things will happen. And so the guards seem to the guards that were fighting lay down their weapons, and the militia and resistance also stop fighting. And things seem to dissipate. And then he just looks back to you guys and just kind of waves his hand to come forward. And as you approach the entrance to Riverton, the guards on this side, which granted were few, just kind of look at you in surprise. Like, how did you get there?
Are we leading an entourage of prisoners?
No, the prisoners went out the other way. They didn't want to return into... they're not going back into
We've
Riverton.
released a war criminal or two. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's my bad, guys. That's on me. Just a little bit of an oopsie.
That's my bad, guys.
I know I'm the warden here. It's my bad.
So we own a
I
bar,
am.
we own a black market, and we own a prison.
Yep. Also, don't forget about the, I think it's 2 now pet stores.
Oh, yeah.
One pet store so far. And so as you approach, the gate is lifted. And
Freedom!
And you are free to enter into Riverton as you guys are entering in the city. Lumi seems to have teleported back into your group.
Okay, well, he does that. That's... How did you get taken prisoner again?
That's a story that I'd rather not tell, but let's just say it was a lot of surprise and thievery going on.
Oh, hey, you never answered my question about Raxus Cash.
Yes?
You're friends with him, right?
Yes, we were friends.
I take out the last will and testament. I think this is probably best if you take it.
I was wondering how long he would last. Seeing as the man was not keen on the situation, as many wouldn't be, obviously, but I never took him to have as hard of a back as he seemed to show there in the last bits.
Well, I never met him, but sounds alright.
Well, anyway, if you wouldn't, if you would like, you are welcome to stay at my house, or I'm sure you have accommodations set up already. I'm gonna take care of this situation here, and then I will explain and help you all out. But
Oh, wait, I forgot to mention something. Up in the room with the wizard, and I don't know, he threw a fireball. It was crazy up there. The warden, I think. There was a map with Hostinapur. Did we already tell him about this? The map, the army that's sitting outside of Hostinapur.
No, we didn't tell him yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, army outside of Hostinapur are probably gonna attack soon. I don't know if that's relevant information to you, but we were, I don't know, maybe we could do something about that.
I mean, I'd say that's pretty important, as Hastinapur is one of the major provinces under Dominum and the king. So, yeah.
Right.
So that's really good information to gather.
Apple is way too dense to understand the implication
Yeah.
of any of it. What he's really trying to ask is if he can be paid for this information or some way, shape, or form. But it's not like the gnome really has any money on him, and we also stole his shit. So, right, he's kind of like, oh, well, yep, that's what's happening. He says with his hands on his hips, like, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And well, he mumbles something about being tired, and he heads over to the inn we're staying at.
Let's go back to the Teats Inn.
Yeah.
Teats up.
Teats up?
Beats out.
Teats out.
Teats out.
Teats out. Teats up and teats out.
Welcome to
Got
Teats.
some floppy titties.
Yeah, so should we just meet you at your store tomorrow?
Yes, let me wrap up this situation here, as I'm sure I'm one of the few that could take command of this affair. And we will meet in the morning at my shop at dawn.
Sounds.
Please rest. It looks like y'all had a time yourselves.
It was something.
It certainly was a time.
Time did pass.
And with that, he turns his back and goes towards the main grouping of people and begins ordering people around.
All right, let's head back to the Teats Inn.
Let's get some mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
I like where your head's at.
Walnuts, realistics.
So as y'all go back to Teats Inn, it takes you about a couple hours to get back there. In which, when you enter the building, it seems fairly dead inside. There is the one large lady that was pretty much manning the building. She is still there. And when y'all enter, flustered and out of breath, she says, welcome back.
I wander up to the bar. I'm like, stiff drink, please, Lord, help. Follow.
And she just lines up drinks for all of you and says, on the house for this one.
Yeah! We saved this city.
We saved this city.
Doom.
And,
I'd like to, real quick, I'd like to grab my drink.
Thank you
look
for the
straight in
lurk,
eye,
Polar,
and just
as
go,
always,
"Hey,
brother.
I'm 15,
Much appreciated.
Drink it.
I think in this universe, the drinking age is somewhere between 2 and dead.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, that's
they're
true.
Like, yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, pretty much.
Never mind. I don't say that. That just
You-
sounds
yeah,
creepy.
you
in this,
just-
that just sounds creepy in this
That's
age.
very
That's
cringe.
just creepy.
He's too
You
cringe.
know, I'm
Never
kidding.
mind. I used the wand of silence on myself.
Oh, what was that? Oh wait, I had the perfect gift for this.
Yeah, pretty much. If you're tall enough to, if you're as tall as the bar, then you probably can order a drink.
All right, cool.
So, as the day wears on, the night starts popping off a little bit as people seem to be in a lot better spirits, and music and dancers do come out for an evening show, and kind of a banquet starts. And this place becomes packed, more packed than when you guys were there the first night with the incident the first time.
Go on.
Titties. Show your titties, bitch.
Wonder if Arn's gonna sleep with another succubus.
Arn
Am I that cruel?
Arn is going to sleep alone.
I'm celibate now.
Arn's just going up to random women and like splashing holy water on them.
Arn is just looking around the bar, just like looking at every single woman, just going, nope,
Oh god,
Nope.
we turned him into a misogynist.
Yes.
nope.
He's a real gamer now.
Now we can have real gamer moments.
No.
I pull out ye old Game Boy and start playing.
Damn, having a gamer moment.
Gamer moment. So you all go on through the night, Mary. Every time that you guys need a drink, as long as it's like not the like top shelf stuff, if you come to get just a drink, she hands you a drink and doesn't take your money.
Apple gets belligerent, and by belligerent I mean he's wandering around. He's just like, we saved this city, and it was me. I stabbed a monster, and we found a wizard, and there's a bag that you can put your whole ass arm in. It's crazy. I don't have it, but it's cool.
Speaking of, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I have the bag of holding.
Yeah, I'm like, yo,
That would kind of make sense.
I'm like the greatest rapier expert in the land.
I'm sorry, you're the what?
I'm the greatest raper in the land.
Oh no,
Guys,
no.
on the
Do it.
reference,
No.
on
That's.
the reference to
I'm
the
pretty sure
bag,
that's on the list.
Oh shit.
the-
Swordsman.
on
Damn
the
it,
reference
I'm
to
so-
the bag.
I'm gonna be
Fucking-
the one that gets Matt banned. I'm a good swordsman is all I'm saying. Real handy with my instrument.
As you get through there, one of the waitress cows just hands you a loaf of bread and says, "Maybe you should eat that."
Oh, just a loaf of bread.
Yeah, soak that up a little bit.
Hey, out of context, Moon, where's your backpack?
Oh, my backpack, I left it in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to be jingling around all that much. Yeah, at some point, Apple eats the loaf of bread, and then starts hitting on the real big bartender lady with the deep voice.
Fuck
Oh.
yes.
How does that feel, baby?
He's just like, you look like a tutor I once had.
Does anybody else do anything while
She was It's like barely coherent. It's just
Right.
like, yeah, she taught me everything I knew about men and women.
Mesothelioma.
She had
I
a
think-
mole though, like on her lower hip.
Lower hip.
Yeah, like how do you? I'm like pointing on myself. It's like right above my butt. I'm like right there, and it always used to scare me because it looked like but we had lots of ticks. It was tick season, and I completely lose my train of thought, and I like kind of half snooze against the bar for a little while. That's what Apple's doing. I don't know what anybody else is doing.
If anybody else wants to, oh, go on.
While that's happening, I'm gonna talk to the rest of the party and see if anybody wants to walk down to the weaponry, the blacksmith, and see if anybody wants to grab magical weapons since we actually have money for this now. Because I still want a magic warhammer.
No, I think not.
If the armory is nearby, I wouldn't mind going to see them.
Leroy's staying at the bar.
Yeah, I get dwarf drunk. I start singing some dwarf tunes.
You would think that with everything happening today, the market's probably closed.
Sad.
Damn it.
Big sad.
Am I supposed to trade cryptocurrency?
But hopefully things will. You would think to check tomorrow, or you're welcome to ask someone.
We should check tomorrow.
Let's just go tomorrow.
Fucking sad. I want it.
You want to drink and play darts?
No, last time you threw a beanbag at somebody's head.
Yeah, well, you know what? That fucking orphan kid isn't here, so don't
Wait,
worry
hold
about
on.
it.
You and me don't remember this.
I think I remember throwing a beanbag at
No,
someone's
because
head,
we
dude.
both took that whatever that drink was that fucked our wisdom.
Shine.
Oh yeah.
You did.
Oh yeah. So you want to drink and play darts?
Why not? Nothing bad happened last time.
Fuck yeah.
So y'all have a good night of celebration and rest as dawn approaches and y'all wake up the next day. You do know that the wizard Lumi has requested you to meet him at his place.
Off to the lizard
Oh,
wizard.
my fucking head. I get coffee.
There's a
Really
coffee
great.
pot waiting for you.
Oh,
Deargorn, as he's
Back to
already down
foliage.
to eating breakfast, and offers him some of his fried eggs.
I eat them.
Full
That's
HP does
cute.
sound nice.
All right, and as everybody else gets up, have your breakfast, wake up with whatever means you need to. You make your way to the wizard's house, where the door is open.
wait. Back up real quick. Real important
Here,
question.
wait a bit.
Does Apple wake up with the bartender?
No. Apple wakes up with a glass of water and what looks like aspirin.
Oh,
Next
thank
to him.
heavens.
Damn it.
The last time that I got that drunk, that's a story to tell when I'm not being recorded on Twitch.
Did he at least get to see her titties?
Let's just say that there were several gnomes involved and an entire pyramid of tieflings. It was
Jesus. And a whole bunch of peanut butter.
I'll say he got close to them, but it was only because by the end of the night, the bartender had to carry him to his room.
Yeah. Apple's sexuality is literally just bards. It doesn't matter which gender the bard is. Just he has a real thing for bards. And so I won't tell the full story due to Twitch terms of service, but the last time the gentleman, I have his name somewhere in my notes.
Theo?
The squirrel
Yes,
fellow.
Theodore is Bay. I have written in my notes.
Theodore is Bay.
Theo is not the first bard that Apple is shacked up with, but there was one time where they were at just this absolutely like poppin' club, and like a bunch of illusions were cast, and it was just trippy, and everybody was taking these small little tablets that made them see things, and it just all devolved into a whole big bundle of love, we'll call it. And it was like the greatest night of Apple's life, but he doesn't really remember it all that well. But the morning after was real interesting, and like just waking up on the sticky bar floor, and your wallet's gone, your sword's gone, your other sword has a rash that you need a cleric to get rid of, and just like people are just sitting on the floor eating scrambled eggs. Like, literally, they just, the fucking the bartender was not immune to that. They just came out there basically like, I don't fucking know, somebody was sober enough to make eggs, and just everybody just sat there eating them. It was a time. I tell everybody this story as we're walking to the wizard's house. The Boomies.
So you put your what and where?
Boomy, boomy, kapow.
Listen, I'm pretty sure every orifice that was available was filled. I myself and several others. It was just... Think of like the D&D equivalent of Tetris, but with human beings and holes.
Arn is wide-eyed and listening extremely intently.
We're gonna
Tetris.
move on.
That's gonna be the next fucking Human Centipede movie.
Human Tetris.
And then what happened, Apple?
Sheesh. No, nope. So
Well, then
yeah,
the gnome
yeah.
got up and she said... Anyway, yeah, another time. I say as we get to the...
Drop a square block for a line block hole.
And let me see here. Yep, it falls off. Apple. Just kidding.
Yep, that makes
Oh
sense.
god.
That reminds me. So y'all make it over to Lumi's house or shop. Magic Comic Con, because I can't remember what I first named it.
Loomies boomies.
Lumi's Boomies. Boomy boomy pow pow. And the door is
Gotta
open.
get that boom boom pow.
And as y'all walk in, you see Lumi looking even, if possible, even more exhausted behind his desk, tinkering away. Kind of fixing up the shop from some intruders.
Yeah, that wasn't us. Anyway,
Roll
hello.
Deception.
Oh,
I ain't even pretending.
good. You are able to keep track of time.
Oh yeah, we're awesome.
Punctuality is always good. Well, looks like my shop was ran through, especially upstairs. And just kind of shoots a look at Apple.
Apple's just like, listen, bro.
Well, I can tell you for certainty that it wasn't me.
Thanks, cheese.
Had to happen.
And he goes, now that the town isn't trying to wage war on itself for no reason anymore, and things hopefully be coming to normal, some sense of it anyway. I can finally talk to you as a party. So, you were sent here as I had some thoughts of some weird things happening in the forest, as maybe you have already discovered. I'm not sure, but yes, many aberrations and fiends have been marching through our town from a summoning circle.
Circle, yeah, we took care of that.
So you just took care of it, huh?
Yeah, your favorite pal Apple over there kind of broke it.
He pooped on the stone.
Yep.
Good. I did also see what remains of the gods upstairs, as well as the other beings. But yes, I was captured due to a surprise attack, as well as my own weaknesses. And he kind of blushes a little bit, but tries not to show it.
Huh?
Small dick.
Did he fall for a honeypot?
I...
It's gonna be the same thing that happened with Arn. Same succubus.
Did the succubus get you too? It's okay. They're crafty.
I am not going to say that a wicked, vile thing tempted me and I broke, but it did happen.
Oh, he's a heroine.
No,
Just
not
just gonna lean over the counters, go, look, dude. Been there.
Been there, buddy. Get it.
Not
Get it.
even gonna tell him she's dead.
Nope.
But I can see from the maps on there that, yes, a war is about to break out in Hastinapur. And unfortunately, for the last month, Riverton has played its own part in due to the mage that you have taken care of. Now, my friend Eddie must have sent you here for that reason, because I stopped, obviously correspondence stopped after a while. I appreciate you freeing me and dealing with this problem. For my gratitude, I will look the other way for past transgressions, and I will look to assist you further in your adventure.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I see that some of you can use some upgrades. I
Yes.
am a caster, as well as I am known for my weapon work. I can give you all an upgrade.
I'm like, well, my rapier is rather handy, but if you've got any magical doodads for the sneaky fellas or swashbuckler, I kind of, stand tall. I'm like, well, you can just pass them this way.
You let me know what you're looking for. I see that a couple of you already have a few nice weapons. He kind of looks at Duragorn, as well as Diedrich with your armor.
My shield, probably.
Gonna
What?
kind of cough, slowly put my bow on the countertop and just slide it towards him.
So I will do one item each. That is what I can offer. So, out of character, please give me one uncommon item that you would like magically imbued.
Bow.
My hammer.
You're welcome to let me know if you just want it to be a +1, or if you want to look into the magic items, just make sure it is uncommon.
If you have a list, I will look into them, or if you can tell me how to find a list.
Yeah, that would be best.
Best way I can tell you, I'll show you after.
Okay.
Just gonna stop that Google search real quick.
I'll show you in a minute. Other than that, one I would highly recommend getting back and telling the Duke of this impending war if it hasn't already begun. As no doubt I am sure whoever is the puppet master already knows of what has happened here. And will probably be looking to make a move soon.
Well, you're a magic fellow. Is there any fast way of getting back there?
Well, I don't have any summoning circles or transportation circles to Hastinapur, as nice as that would be. However, I do know a quicker way through the Undermountains into Hastinapur.
God, more spiders.
Yeah, but we
If
could
it's
probably
that
take it.
fastest.
What's the how much faster is it to go under than to go by land, like up the surface?
It would be a 2-day travel.
Versus a how many day travel?
I believe 3.
So we're cutting a full day. That's worth it.
Look at magic items right now.
But after I am done working on your equipment, which will take me some time, I would recommend trying to get back there as quickly as possible. And I will be quite exhausted and out of energy.
Bless you.
He has a deck of main things. He hands it to us.
Nah.
Yes, pick a card, any card.
What's the worst that could happen?
So one place for y'all that you can check, and then like how I do it is I look in the link below or in the link that I put in Deadly Sins, and then if you find something that looks interesting, then I would just like search that item.
Rarity, uncommon. Filter magic items.
And then you can also do it by armor.
Did you say it was uncommon or common?
Uncommon.
Blood spear. Roots of elven kind. Oh, wow.
A +1 boomerang.
An earworm.
Riding a strip.
So, which path would you guys like to take?
We should probably go under the mountain.
Yeah, I'll say
Yeah.
Undermountain.
Gotcha. So before you all would head out and get your items, he gives explicit instructions on how to get there, where to find his cabin. You'll see he has a shack that is right outside of that, in which he uses to try and craft an item known as black powder.
Oh, nice.
He has been researching and looking into uses of that. And he kind of shows you a little bit of it as he lights a little bit of it on fire, and it gives a big old poof. And he's like, imagine that, but in a small spherical googad. Big boom. And he has kind of a excited look when he says that. Yes, big things. And then he tells you how to go through it. He does say to be careful. The last few times he's been there, it has been safe, but going under the mountain does have its own dangers with wildlife and such. And he would imagine that with everything going on, the presence could be greater with evil stirring.
Evil stirring.
Last thing he would say is, I sense a time is coming near where great power is going to meet
Great responsibility.
great responsibility. No, not great responsibility. Great power will meet power, and the two heads will smash into each other, and whoever's stronger will remain up. Big change is on its way. But let me say good luck. And hopefully I'll see you again. If not, then pleasant journeys. Thank you. And I know it's short, but I might call it there, as the next part could lead into the final episode of the act.
Final countdown.
Where
I want a pair of winged boots.
We-
Imagine Apple but being able to fly.
I don't want to. That sounds nuts. But no, we are approaching at least, I can say we're probably one, if not two sessions away from closing out Act 1.
Damn, hell yeah.
But this
I'm
was
excited for the big reveal.
This was the big checkpoint where I wanted to gear y'all up and obviously catch you up on some items and things. So,
Oh, yes.
which was my plan all along, to meet the gnome, who's a wizard artificer mix.
Holy shit. I want winged boots. So that I can fly over the mountain.
I know what I want.
They fuck you to all obstacles.
Yep.
I
Just
have questions on what I want.
one uncommon item is all I am so far restricting to, obviously within some sort of reason. So,
Yeah,
I will.
want
What's a power
glove
pearl?
of missile snaring.
I'm sorry, what?
Gloves of missile snaring. It allows me to catch arrows shot at me.
I would like a second javelin of lightning.
Range attack hits you. Oh, and you can reduce the damage if it does hit you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Cool.
Can I have a pearl of power?
Power Pearl. Yes,
Yes, my PP.
I already know what that is.
Keep up.
PP.
Is he gonna explain to us what that fucking stone is now?
No, he purposely did not.
Okay.
That because you don't want to?
Yes.
Yes.
Also, what is the gold split evenly come out to?
100 gold each.
Well, even with the 2,000?
Oh wait, right, 2000. It's
All right. But I will go close out the stream.
all right.
I'll be right back. Everyone, I know it was a shorter session, but we are missing an integral part of our story, Miss Trainee, played by Alex, who wasn't able to make it tonight. We are getting really, really close to the end of this act, and then I will be having this campaign put on pause. And that is mainly because I need to write a lot of the second act. I have a lot of it in my head, but I need to write it out to finish it. That way I know if the party decides to do this or that, I can clearly explain where they're going to be going, because the first act was kind of a little bit railroady. I kind of was pointing them in the right direction. The second is going to be a lot more open, where they can make a lot more choices on where they want to go within the world of Divinum that I created. And then we will definitely be back. I would imagine probably around summer is hopefully when I will have it back. But again, we still got a couple weeks. Next week, there will be no session. I am on vacation, and I will be out for that week, so I will not be there for that. Other than that, I know I'll be live again Friday night. And also, I do have my Hacks campaign that I will be starting up next month. Brand new party. Tony is going to be in that party as well. It's from the few characters that we've already gone through and created. It's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be a lot of chaos for sure, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you like the D&D content, please let me know. I'm happy that y'all are here and have been coming in and enjoying the campaign that I've been running. This one's a homebrew. The next one will kind of be a mix of a story that I have, Ghost of Salt Marsh, that I will be kind of doing my own thing with, but I won't have to create my own base, so it'll be a little bit easier on me. Other than that, again, thank you very much for tuning in and joining. I just knocked my notebook over. I will catch y'all next time later this week. Thank you so much.